Hello, hello, hello. Yes, hello. One, two. 1, 2. No, let's look at it. Don't clap your hand. No, let's look at that. Republic of Liberia, the National Elections Commission, Madam Chairperson, Madam Co-Chairperson, and members of the Board of Commissioners, our international and local election observers here present, members of the Diplomatic Corps, other distinguished election workers, the Secretariat of the National Elections Commission, members of the Fourth Estate, we'd like to welcome you again to another daily press briefing from the 2023 general elections and the progressive results. Here now is the Chairperson of the National Elections Commission, Madam David Brown Lanson. Madam Chairperson.
Good afternoon, Madam Co-Chair and Commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to the Commission's daily press briefings. You may be aware of the reported disturbances by some agents of political parties and candidates at some of the tally centers across the country. This continued throughout the evening of 13 October 2023. However, the situation has been largely put under control with the intervention of the Ministry of Justice through the Liberia National Police. The NEC commends the Ministry of Justice for reinforcing security at tally centers across the country. Members of the press, the Commission continues to improve the tally process with the aim to announce the final results in the coming days. The Commission calls on all Liberians, including political parties, coalitions, and alliances, party agents and candidates, to remain calm and await the NEC to announce the final results and winners of the 10th October 2023 presidential and legislative elections. The Commission expresses thanks to all Liberians for your interventions to ensure the tally across the country continues unhindered, and applauds the UN and ECOWAS that have expressed their concerns over the tally process, calling on political parties to desist from stalling the process, to exercise restraint, and to allow the NEC professionally discharge their duties with respect to the rule of law and in safeguarding the peace in Liberia. The following are tally results from the magisterial offices across the country to date. I will begin with the tally results for presidency, and my colleagues will go into those results for the Senate and representative. 100, that is Bumi County, 109 polling places of a total of 171 polling places, constituting 63.74%. Boyka Joseph NUP, votes obtained 15,791, constituting 51.42% of valid votes. We are George Banner CDC, votes obtained 11,810, constituting 38.45%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 703, constituting 2.29%. That was Bumi County votes for the presidency being read. And now votes for the presidency for Grand Bassa County. 167 polling places of a total of 405 polling places, constituting 41.23%. We are George Mane CDC, votes obtained 19,890, constituting 42.67%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 18,217, constituting 39.08%. Cummings Alexander B. CPP, votes obtained 2,857, constituting 6.13%. Those were the votes for the presidency for Grand Bassa County. And now I go to Bong County to read the votes for president. 190 polling places of a total of 555 polling places, constituting 34.23%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 26,741, constituting 42.58%. We are George Mane CDC, votes obtained 26,675, constituting 42.47%. Kamara Senior Lucini F. Alcup, votes obtained 1,788, constituting 2.85%. Those were the votes for Bong County for the presidency. And now the votes for presidency for Grand Kipman County. 40 polling places of a total of 213 polling places, constituting 18.78%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 6,772, constituting 54.16%. We are George Mane CDC, votes obtained 4,517, constituting 36.12%. Appleton Jr. Edward W., votes obtained 194, constituting 1.55%. Those were the votes for Grand Kipman County for the presidency. Going on to Grand Jide County, 88 polling places of a total of 163 polling places, constituting 53.99%. We are George Mane CDC, 18,864, constituting 78.3%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 2,439, constituting 10.13%. Appleton Jr. Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 666, constituting 2.76%. Those were the votes for the presidency from Grand Jide County. We go on to Grand Cru County. 59 polling places of a total of 110 polling places, constituting 53.64%. We are George Mane CDC, 13,986, constituting 81.35%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 1,123, constituting 6.53%. Appleton Jr. Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 586, constituting 3.41%. Those were the votes for Grand Cru County. The presidency votes continue now in Lofa County. 325 polling places of a total of 424 polling places, constituting 76.65%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 54,887, constituting 54.79%. We are George Manneh, CDC, votes obtained 28,606, constituting 28.61%. Kamara Senior Lucini F. Alcup, votes obtained 4,203, constituting 4.20%. Those were the votes from Lofa County. For the presidency in Margibi, 57 polling places of a total of 441 polling places, constituting 12.93%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 8,069, constituting 47.25%. We are George Manneh, CDC, votes obtained 6,939, constituting 40.63%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 428, constituting 2.51%. Those were the votes for Margibi County. The presidency in Maryland continues. 94 polling places of a total of 175 polling places, constituting 53.71%. We are George Manneh, CDC, votes obtained 21,339, constituting 73.18%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 3,782, constituting 12.97%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 881, constituting 3.02%. Those were the votes in Maryland County. For the presidency, we go to Montserrado County. 1,132 polling places of a total of 2,008 polling places, constituting 56.37%. We are George Manneh, CDC, 189,402, constituting 48.65%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 172,506, constituting 44.31%. Kamara Senior Lucini F. Alcup, votes obtained 8,952, constituting 2.30%. Those were the votes for Montserrado County. For the presidency, continues in Nimba, 309 polling places of a total of 736 polling places, constituting 52.99%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 69,361, constituting 56.41%. We are George Manneh, CDC, votes obtained 26,340, constituting 21.42%. Gonglo Tiawan Say, LPP, votes obtained 13,346, constituting 10.85%. Those were the votes for Nimba County. The presidency continues in Riverside, 65 polling places of a total of 105 polling places, constituting 61.90%. George Manneh Wia, CDC, votes obtained 9,827, constituting 58.63%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 4,486, constituting 26.77%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 600, constituting 3.58%. Those were the votes for the presidency of Riverside. on to Sino County, 52 polling places of a total of 152 polling places, constituting 34.21%. We are George Manor CDC, votes obtained 11,239, constituting 78.24%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 1,572, constituting 10.94%. Alberton Junior Edward W, GDM, votes obtained 505, constituting 3.52%. Those were the votes for Sino County. For the presidency, on to River G, 69 polling places of a total of 98 polling places, constituting 70.41%. We are George Manor CDC, 14,411, constituting 70.05%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 3,578, constituting 17.39%. Alberton Junior Edward W, GDM, votes obtained 737, constituting 3.58%. Those were the votes for the presidency in River G. On to Bapulu County, 96 polling places of a total of 134 polling places, constituting 71.64%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 12,813, constituting 44.65%. We are George Manor CDC, votes obtained 11,996, constituting 41.81%. Alberton Junior Edward W, GDM, votes obtained 766, constituting 2.67%. Those were the votes for Bapulu County, and this is the end of the reading for the presidential votes in the various counties just named. I now invite my colleague, the co-chair, to read the senatorial and representative votes.
Progressive tally report. Senate. County Bombing. 109 polling places of the total of 171 polling places, constituting 63.74%. Tyler Senior Janikai Elix, Independent, 9,827, constituting 3,218. Dolly Soko Adama, Independent, 9,042, constituting 29.61%. Setuma Morris G, Independent, vote obtained 5,593, constituting 18.31%. For the Senate, we'll move to the representative for Bomi County District 1. 32 polling places of a total of 50 polling places, constituting 64%. Fani Jabaka Obidaya, UP, vote obtained 5,199, constituting 54.47%. Lasana Fina G, Independent, vote obtained 3,756, constituting 39.35%. Boyka second, Ama Vani, Independent, 465, vote obtained 4.87%. District 1, We move to District 2, Pommy County. 27 polling places of the total of 56 polling places, constituting 48.21%. Johnson Jr. Manning B, UP, 1,540, constituting 21.34%. Norma Zobo Buema Linu, vote obtained 1,336, constituting 18.51%. Tam Afonso Z, UID, vote obtained 1,091, constituting 15.12%. That's for District 2, Pommy County. District 3, Pommy County. Of 50 polling places of the total of 65 polling places, constituting 76.92%. Jala Sam P, Independent, 3,902, constituting 28.33%. Sayon Haja Fata, CDC, vote obtained 2,951, constituting 2.142%. Tukle Usma A, Independent, vote obtained 2,811, constituting 20.41%. We end Pommy County. Grand Cape Mount County, Senate. 40 polling places of the total of 213 polling places, constituting 18.7%. Sherman Fanning G, Independent, vote obtained 2,136, constituting 17.21%. Sony Mamu M, CDC, vote obtained 2,090, constituting 16.92%. Vampla Daba M, UP, vote obtained 2,059, constituting 16.67%. District 2, Grand Cape Mount County, House of Representatives. Dosso Mohammed, Independent, 1,474, constituting 11.99%. Sony Buema HM, vote obtained. Talifari Buema L, MPC, vote obtained 1,425, constituting 11.59%. Gray Ama ML, Independent, vote obtained 1,361, constituting 11.07%. That's the end of Cape Mount District 2.
And I invite Commissioner Flor Sale to bring the results for the Senate and representative in the counties before him.
Senate, Bapuru County. 96 polling places out of 134 polling places reported, constituting 71.64%. Amara Mohammed Kane, Independent, votes obtained 9,760, constituting 34.14%. Alfred G. Kwewu, CDC, votes obtained 6,534, constituting 22.85%. Paul K. Kennedy, Landu, votes obtained 4,470, constituting 15.63%. Bapuru County Electoral District 1. 40 polling places out of 40 polling places reported, 100%. Zina A. Normal, CDC, votes obtained 3,152, constituting 25.67%. Unigba S. Normally, MDR, votes obtained 2,282, constituting 18.59%. Tatos F. Camara, DNA, votes obtained 2,022, constituting 16.47%. Electoral District 2, Bapuru County. 28 polling places out of 51 polling places reported, constituting 54.90%. Kenna A. Wazo, CDC, votes obtained 2,464, constituting 29.86%. Lutos S. Collins, Independent, votes obtained 1,734, constituting 21.0%. Joshua Alfred Manning, LRP, votes obtained 1,613, constituting 19.55%. Electoral District 3, Bapuru County. 28 polling places out of 43 polling places reported, constituting 65.12%. Mustafa Warity, UP, votes obtained 3,708, constituting 45.93%. Joseph M. Matthews, Jr., Independent, votes obtained 2,361, constituting 29.25%. Tom Tawe, CDC, votes obtained 886, constituting 10.97%. Lofa County Senate results. 325 polling places out of 424 polling places reported, constituting 76.65%. Momo T. Saros, Independent, votes obtained 29,171, constituting 28.97%. Mose Wa Koli, CDC, votes obtained 27,928, constituting 27.73%. Galakba Dario Kotuma, Independent, votes obtained 18,405, constituting 18.28%. Lofa County, Electoral District 1. 86 polling places out of 87 polling places reported, constituting 98.85%. Thomas P. Fowler, CDC, votes obtained 12,674, constituting 49.35%. Sakali Nominee, Senior F. UP, votes obtained 11,045, constituting 43%. James Sa Bondo, LFM, votes obtained 466, constituting 1.81%. Electoral District 2, Lofa County. 38 polling places out of 65 polling places reported, constituting 58.46%. Morris K. Sion, NDP, votes obtained 3,072, constituting 27.44%. Julie Fatuma Wiye, CDC, votes obtained 2,998, constituting 26.78%. George Sekou Dona, UP, votes obtained 2,015, constituting 18%. Electoral District 3, Lofa County. 68 polling places out of 74 polling places reported, constituting 91.89%. Momo Siafa Koto, CDC, votes obtained 6,794, constituting 29.73%. Clarence K. Masekwe, UP, votes obtained 5,790, constituting 25.33%. Carso K. Colley, Independent, votes obtained 3,787, constituting 16.57%. Electoral District 4, Lofa County. 104 polling places out of 107 polling places reported, constituting 97.20%. Gazette F. Colliers, UP, votes obtained 12,425, constituting 39.72%. Sekou B. Collier, CDC, votes obtained 8,801, constituting 28.14%. Marama B. Fufana, NDP, votes obtained 5,507, constituting 17.61%. Electoral District 5, Lofa County. 28 polling places out of 91 polling places reported, constituting 31.87%. Augustine P. Chewolo, UP, votes obtained 2,167, constituting 22.06%. B.N.D. Howard, Independent, votes obtained 1,358, constituting 13.83%. Arthur W.B. Famba, Independent, votes obtained 1,292, constituting 13.15%. Mosurado County. Senate results. 1,132 polling places out of 2,008 polling places reported, constituting 56.37%. Sir Hade Joseph, CDC, votes obtained 215,744, constituting 57.69%. Women, JMP, UP, votes obtained 83,863, constituting 22.43%. Victoria Talu Kwekwe, CPP, votes obtained 26,514, constituting 7.09%. Electoral District 1, Mosurado County. 50 polling places out of 134 polling places reported, constituting 37.31%. Yatu, Reget, Barry, CPP, votes obtained 2,360, constituting 16.38%. Momo, F, Dana, EFFL, votes obtained 971, constituting 6.74%. Josephine George Francis, UP, votes obtained 962, constituting 6.168%. Electoral District 2, Mosurado County. 42 polling places out of 128 polling places reported, constituting 36.72%. Nimele J. Doyen, Independent, votes obtained 4,062, constituting 24.33%. Masa Siafa A, NDP, votes obtained 3,532, constituting 21.16%. Seku Sarafunde Kane, UP, votes obtained 3,440, constituting 20.60%. Electoral District 3, Mosurado County. 44 polling places out of 106 polling places reported, constituting 41.51%. Sumo Koli Moba, ALP, votes obtained 3,770, constituting 24.12%. Sibe CD Bashir, UP, votes obtained 2,859, constituting 18.29%. Patrick Komoya, Independent, votes obtained 2,803, constituting 17.93%. Electoral District 4, Mosurado County. 52 polling places out of 163 polling places reported, constituting 31.90%. Thomas Michael M, Independent, votes obtained 5,630, constituting 31.0%. Swakoko Dennis Aaron, Independent, votes obtained 2,590, constituting 14.28%. Momo B. Kamara, CDC, votes obtained 2,256, constituting 12.44%. Electoral District 5, Mosurado County. 41 polling places out of 98 polling places reported, constituting 41.84%. Presidia A. Cooper, UP, votes obtained 3,588, constituting 24.79%. Kwesi Johnson Sr. S, Independent, votes obtained 2,584, constituting 17.86%. Eric V, CDC, votes obtained 2,319, constituting 16.02%. Electoral District 6, Mosurado County. 68 polling places out of 128 polling places reported, 53 constituting 53.13%. Samuel R. Endos, Independent, votes obtained 10,030, constituting 40.13%. Woki K. Dolo, Independent, Votes obtained 2,439, constituting 9.76%. Harris G. J. Johnson, UP, votes obtained 2,298, constituting 9.20%. Electoral District 7, Monserrado County. 93 polling places out of total of 100 polling places reported, constituting 93%. Emmanuel Down, Independent, votes obtained 13,209, constituting 43.05%. Solomon C. George, CDC, votes obtained 8,083, constituting 26.34%. Seba Joma, Independent, votes obtained 2,397, constituting 7.81%. Electoral District 8, Monserrado County. 75 polling places out of a total of 83 polling places reported, constituting 90.36%. Ekaros, Mose, Gray, CDC, votes obtained 8,441, constituting 32.87%. Prince A. Tors, UP, votes obtained 8,368, constituting 32.58%. Josh A. Miller, Independent, votes obtained 1,668, constituting 6.50%. Electoral District 9, Monserrado County. 83 polling places out of 102 polling places reported, constituting 81.37%. Frank Sir Foko Jr., CDC, votes obtained 10,463, constituting 37.16%. Fubi F.A. Harris, CPP, votes obtained 9,499, constituting 33.73%. Miller B. Kandakai, UP, votes obtained 3,659, constituting 12.99%. Electoral District 10, Monserrado County. 67 polling places out of 129 polling places reported, constituting 51.94%. Yake Y. Koruba, Independent, votes obtained 12,155, constituting 52.36%. Josephine W. A. Davis, CDC, votes obtained 6,819, constituting 29.37%. Yake Sekui, Independent, votes obtained 1,204, constituting 5.19%. Electoral District 11, Monserrado County. 93 polling places out of 129 polling places reported, constituting 72.09%. Richard Nangwe Kun, UP, votes obtained 9,231, constituting 29.07%. Jean Aku Garawuro Jr., CDC, votes obtained 7,886, constituting 24.84%. Darwin E. Gaya, Independent, votes obtained 5,977, constituting 18.83%. Electoral District 12, Monserrado County. 61 polling places out of 119 polling places reported, constituting 51.26%. Prince D. Play, CDC, votes obtained 3,570, constituting 17.44%. Jerry K. Yobo, Independent, votes obtained 2,412, constituting 11.78%. Maswen Sa Foko, Independent, votes obtained 2,397, constituting 11.71%. Electoral District 13, Masurado County. 59 polling places out of 111 polling places reported, constituting 53.15%. Edward P. Flomo Jr., CDC, votes obtained 8,554, constituting 44.15%. Cornelia Kra Tugba, Independent, and UP. Cornelia Kra Tugba, UP, votes obtained 4,165, constituting 21.50%. Solomon Chilopo, Independent, votes obtained 1,189, constituting 6.14%. Electoral District 14, Masurado County. 76 polling places out of 94 polling places reported, constituting 80%. Kekura Kamara M, CDC, votes obtained 10,161, constituting 43.15%. Vamuya Conan Ter, Independent, votes obtained 6,394, constituting 27.15%. Emmanuel K. Barnes R, UP, votes obtained 1,829, constituting 7.77%. Electoral District 15, Masurado County. 78 polling places out of 96 polling places reported, constituting 81.25%. Abu B. Kamara, CDC, votes obtained 14,602, constituting 56.98%. Amos Ben Tue, UP, votes obtained 5,815, constituting 22.69%. Nathaniel P. Stevens, PUP, votes obtained 1,456, constituting 5.68%. Electoral District 16, Masurado County. 87 polling places out of 116 polling places reported, constituting 75%. Dixon W. Sibo, CDC, votes obtained 11,139, constituting 40.09%. Robert Tue B. LPP, votes obtained 4,908, constituting 17.67%. Manisa Koto P. UP, votes obtained 4,834, constituting 17.40%. Electoral District 17, Masurado County. 57 polling places out of 171 polling places reported, constituting 33.33%. Bernard Blue Benson, CDC, votes obtained 4,375, constituting 25.06%. Abraham C. Sisse, CPP, votes obtained 1,835, constituting 25.06%. Electoral District 18, Masurado County. 57 polling places out of 171 polling places reported, constituting 33.33%. Bernard Blue Benson, CDC, votes obtained 4,375, constituting 25.06%. Abraham C. Sisse, CPP, votes obtained 10.51%. Geneva, Passaway, UP, votes obtained 1,566, constituting 8.97%. Those were the results.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. We now invite Commissioner Gay to read the Senate and Representative votes in those areas before her.
Thanks, Madam Chair. Progressive Tally Report, Consolidated, Senate, Grand Bassa County. 167 polling places of the total of 405 polling places, constituting 41.23%. Finlay Bezonga M, Independent, votes obtained 26,848. Percentage 57.42%. Bakwe Janje, CDC, votes obtained 10235. Percentage 21.89%. Harris Magdalene G, Independent, votes obtained 4389. Percentage 9.39%. That was the Senate report for Grand Bassa County. We'll move to the House of Reps. Grand Bassa County, District Number 1. 51 polling places of total 80 polling places, percentage 63.75%. Manta Henrietta F, NDP, votes obtained 2696. Percentage 21.35%. Lord Tier Trafinan G, CPP, votes obtained 2111. Percentage 16.72%. Benin Isaac G, MPC, votes obtained 2061. Percentage 16.32%. We move to District Number 2, Grand Bassa County House of Rep. 27 polling places of total 84 polling places, percentage 32.14%. Banks J. Clarence T, Independent, votes obtained 2394. Percentage 38.21%. Coward Mary M, CDC, votes obtained 1296. Percentage 20.69%. Dancer Thompson B, Nainun, votes obtained 435. Percentage 6.94%. District Number 3, Grand Bassa County. 79 polling places of total 86 polling places, percentage 91.86%. Joe Matthew, CDC, votes obtained 12532. Percentage 50.55%. Bono Julia K, UP, votes obtained 5348. Percentage 21.57%. Lloyd Janje Gua, CPP, votes obtained 1922. Percentage 7.75%. We move to District number 4, Grand Bassa County. 3 polling places of total 77 polling places. Percentage 3.90%. With it, the second, Vincent S.T. Independent. Votes obtained 775. Percentage 70.14%. Flomo Afra H. U.P. Votes obtained 288. Percentage 26.06%. Peters Konfranga S. N.D.P. Votes obtained 18. Percentage 1.63%. We move to District number 5, Grand Bassa County. 7 polling places of total 78 polling places. Percentage 8.97%. Joshua II Thomas A. C.P.P. Votes obtained 477. Percentage 30.40%. Dennis C. Joa S. U.P. Votes obtained 374. Percentage 23.84%. Yelati Inol Ise M.P.C. Votes obtained 207. Percentage 13.19%. That ends on Grand Bassa County. We move to Mangibi County, the Senate. 57 polling places of the total 411 polling places, percentage 13.93%. Miguel Nathaniel F. CDC. Votes obtained 5943. Percentage 35.27%. Yakpawolo J. Yapuya P. U.P. Votes obtained 3300. Percentage 1958. Zeze Bala G. U.P. Votes obtained 3214. Percentage 19.01%. We move to House of Rep, Mangibi County, District number 1. 25 polling places of total 140 polling places. Percentage 17.86%. Body Sa Arrow Independent. Votes obtained 1237. Percentage 16.88%. Kupal Roland OP Independent. Votes obtained 1131. Percentage 15.43%. Walker Toonie Independent. Votes obtained 980. Percentage 13.37%. We move to District number 2, Grand Bassa County. 15 polling places of total 80. Sorry, it is Mangibi District number 2. 15 polling places of total 82 polling places. Percentage 18.29%. Jones Ava Kulu CDC. Votes obtained 1928. Percentage 48.6%. Oribel Christopher S. P.U.P. Votes obtained 1,265. Percentage 31.91%. Spear H. Markers CPP. Votes obtained 231. Percentage 5.83%. We move to district number 3, Mangibi County. 11 polling places of total 73 polling places. Percentage 15.07%. Anto Rel Allen A. Independent. Votes obtained 1,786. Percentage 53.31%. Bacola Dorothy Q. Independent. Votes obtained 548. Percentage 16.36%. Smith Jr. John Solonte UP. Votes obtained 529. Percentage 15.79%. We move to district number 5, Mangibi County. 6 polling places of total 75 polling places. Percentage 8.0%. Julie William B. S. LFP. Votes obtained 446. Percentage 21.85%. Gaia Clarence G. CDC. Votes obtained 255. Percentage 12.49%. John Tokpa Bondu LNLP. Votes obtained 217. Percentage 10.63%. This ends the reading for Grand Bassa and Mangibi counties.
Thank you, Commissioner Gay. We now invite Commissioner Kwangmai to read Senate and Representative results.
Progressive Data Report, County, Grand Juda County, 88 polling places of total of 163 polling places, 53.99%. Senate. Nimlen Thomas Yaya LRP, vote obtained 10186, percentage 42.57. Dennis A. Marshall CDC, vote obtained 6404, percentage 26.76. Grand Edis Chesia UP, vote obtained 4337, percentage 18.13. That ends the senatorial race progressive report in Grand Juda County. Electoral District number 1, 32 polling places of the total of 46 polling places, 69.57%. William Sion Aaron M. CDC, vote obtained 5700, percentage 60.30. Bole Wachen O. LTP, vote obtained 1551, percentage 16.41. Dukle Ansu, CPP, vote obtained 1344, percentage 14.22. That ends District number 1, Grand Julia County. District number 2, Grand Julia County, 23 polling places of a total of 54 polling places, 42.59%. Johnson Marie G. LRP, vote obtained 2456, percentage 42.79%. Dwell Wady M. CDC, vote obtained 1310, percentage 22.74. Wallow Payne ALP, vote obtained 709, percentage 12.31. That ends electoral district number 2. Electoral district number 3, Grand Julia County, 33 polling places of a total of 63 polling places, 52.38%. Darby II Jacob C. Lanu, vote obtained 1726, percentage 19.58. Zia Dimitri Harris, CPP, vote obtained 1326, percentage 15.04. Doyle Betty Breeze, independent candidate, vote obtained 1161, percentage 13.71%. That ends Grand Julia County. Progressive Party report, Senate County is Grand Crew. 58 polling places out of 110 polling places. Chie Abotukwe CDC, vote obtained 13825, percentage 80.42. Do Vincento CPP, vote obtained 3369, percentage 19.58. That's in Grand Crew County Senate. We move on to District number 1, Grand Crew County. Bull Alfred Sako, independent candidate, vote obtained 2235, percentage 20.04. We have Philip Nanti UP, vote obtained 4193, percentage 66.38. KJ Edwin T MOL, vote obtained 745, percentage 11.79. Tuan Niwonson Monica, independent candidate, vote obtained 532, 8.42%. That ends Grand Crew County. Progressive Party report, Senate, Maryland County. 94 polling places of a total of 175 polling places, 53.17%. Brown J. Brabo CDC, vote obtained 7643, percentage 26%. Topo Wallow E. Lanu, vote obtained 7062, percentage 24.02. Moriah H. Dunn, CPP, vote obtained 5220, 17.76%. That ends the Senate. We move to Electoral District 1, Maryland County, 31 polling places of the total of 53 polling places, 59.62%. Jury P. Mark, CDC, vote obtained 4325, 43.11%. Wallace William W. Independent, vote obtained 3106, 30.96%. Howard Ellen Blessing, PUP, vote obtained 1028, percentage 10.25. That ends Electoral District 1 for Maryland County. Electoral District 2, Maryland County, 40 polling places of the total of 57 polling places, 70.18%. William Anthony F., CPP, vote obtained 6126, 47.11%. Chimals Buffer, CDC, vote obtained 5552, 42.70%. Setu Grapeman, DPPL, vote obtained 393, percentage 3.02. That ends Electoral District number 2. We move to Electoral District number 3, Maryland County. 24 polling places of the total of 66 polling places, 36.36%. Vote obtained, Roland Ase Balu, CDC, vote obtained 1824, 27.78%. Taylor Austin Blandy, Independent, vote obtained 1499, 22.83%. Clone John C., UP, vote obtained 738, percentage 11.24%. That ends Maryland County. We move on to River G County. Progressive Tally Report, Senate, River G County, 69 polling places of the total of 98 polling places. Bali Charles K., 69 polling places of the total of 98 polling places, 70.41%. Dopo, the second Francis City, Independent, vote obtained 8039, 38.53%. Bali Charles K. CDC, vote obtained 5426, 26.01%. Young Francis Sewon, PUP, vote obtained 4046, 19.39%. That ends the Senate race for now in River G County. We go to Electoral District 1, River G County. 26 polling places of the total of 31 polling places, 83.87%. Pua Arizona CDC, vote obtained 3258, 40.08%. Segway Mark T, Independent Kennedy, vote obtained 1773, 21.81%. Chie Johnson To, UP, vote obtained 1730, 21.28%. In Electoral District 1, River G County. Electoral District number 2, River G County, 25 polling places of the total of 33 polling places, 75.76%. Roll RCB total play, CDC, vote obtained, 3249, 40.36%. To Bobby C. Lanu, vote obtained, 1464, 18.18%. Quadna Marker S. CPP, vote obtained, 1067, 13.25%. Electoral District number 3, River G County, 18 polling places of the total of 34 polling places, 52.94%. William Senior Johnson SN CDC, vote obtained, 1060, 22.99%. Kia Urias G DNA, vote obtained, 1003, 21.76%. Copper Christine Camby UP, vote obtained, 637, 13.82%. That ends River G, Maryland, Grand Coup, and Grand Julia counties.
Thank you, Commissioner. We'll now ask Commissioner Awa to present the Senate and representative votes. Results.
Good evening. I'll be doing the progressive tally report consolidated for the Senate and the House of Representatives from Bond County and Nima County, respectively. Progressive tallied report consolidated for the Senate Saturday, October 14, 2023. Bond County, 190 polling places of the total of 555 polling places, constituting 34.23%. Behe Johnny K, Independent, 31,043, constituting the percent of valid votes, 49.26%. Kaifa Edward W. PUP, votes obtained 19,006, constituting the percent of valid votes 30.16%. Jackson Renning B, RA, votes obtained 2,702, constituting the percent of valid votes 4.29%. We progress to the House of Representatives, and we proceed with Electoral District 1. 7 polling places of the total of 86 polling places, constituting 8.14%. Hills Jr. Albert B. CPP, votes obtained 1,397. The percent of valid votes constitutes 58.67%. Kote Wama Jones, Independent, Votes obtained, 362. Valid votes constitutes 15.20%. Kona Prince K, independent. Votes obtained, 270. Percent of valid votes constitutes 11.34%. This concludes Bond County Electoral District 1. We proceed with Bond County Electoral District 2. 29 polling places of the total of 72 polling places, constituting 40.28%. Kola James, MPUP, votes obtained, 4,599, constituting 46.59% of valid votes. Bo Edward E. UP, votes obtained, 2,154, constituting the valid votes of 21.82%. Salvage Melvin K. CPP, votes obtained, 1,475, constituting the valid votes of 14.94%. We will proceed with Bond County Electoral District 3. 63 polling places of total of 93 polling places, constituting 67.74%. Cole Joshua Marvin, CDC, votes obtained, 13,903, constituting the valid votes of 63.17%. Zawolo Orlando K. UP, votes obtained, 5,293, constituting the valid votes of 2.47%. Sila Kasumu M. Alcop, votes obtained, 566, constituting the valid votes of 2.57%. We proceed with Electoral District 4 of Bond County. 20 polling places of the total of 74 polling places, constituting 27.03%. Wamba Robert Flomo, UP, votes obtained, 2,987, constituting the valid votes of 47.31%. Sebe Jefferson K, independent, votes obtained, 633, constituting the valid votes of 10.03%. Seaton Susanna M, CDC, votes obtained, 505, constituting the valid vote of 8.00%. We proceed with Bond County Electoral District 5. 33 polling places of the total of 77 polling places, constituting 42.86%. Siakwa Sila K. LPP, votes obtained, 1,938, constituting 18.58%. Taylor Robert Ben, independent, votes obtained, 1,564, constituting 15.00%. Collie Eugene JM, CDC. Votes obtained, 1,546, constituting the valid votes of 14.83%. Bone County Electoral District 6, 4 polling places of the total of 73 polling places, constituting 5.48%. Thompson William T. CDC. Votes obtained, 626, constituting the valid vote of 44.75%. Mensa Mwema Briggs, Independent. Votes obtained, 461, constituting the valid votes of 32.95%. Collie William O. Bakba, ALP. Votes obtained, 210, constituting the valid vote of 15.01%. We proceed with Bone County Electoral District 7. 34 polling places of the total of 80 polling places, constituting 42.50%. Formula 40E, Independent. Votes obtained, 3,843, constituting the valid votes of 36.60%. Yangwe Geflo Sumo MOL. Votes obtained, 1,656, constituting the valid votes of 15.77%. Tema Andrew G. ALL. All. Votes obtained, 1,637, constituting the valid votes of 15.59%. And this concludes the reports reference Bone County in relation to the Senate and the House of Representatives. We now proceed with Nimba County. 388 polling places of the total of 736 polling places, constituting 52.72%. Yomi Prince Johnson, MDR, 53,000, he obtains the votes of 53,620, constituting the valid votes of 43.59%. Tawe Junior Nya, Independent. Votes obtained, 41,992, constituting the valid votes of 34.13%. Duo Roland G. CDC. Votes obtained, 10,435, constituting the valid votes of 8.48%. We proceed with the House of Representatives and starts with Electoral District 1, Nimba County. 76 polling places of the total of 81 polling places, constituting 93.83%. Brown Samuel N. Independent. Votes obtained, 15,627. Percent of valid votes constitutes 63.61%. Mawie Francis Ya, CPP. Votes obtained, 5,690, constituting the valid votes of 23.16%. Brian Nelson T, UID. Votes obtained 2,184, constituting the valid votes of 8.89%. We proceed with Nima County Electoral District 2. 82 polling places of the total of 94 polling places, constituting 87.23%. Flomo Nyangasi, CPP, votes obtained 6,276, constituting the valid votes of 24.14%. Warrior Charles Teach, MDR, votes obtained 5,188, constituting the valid votes of 19.96%. Zengbe Benjamin S. Lino, votes obtained 4,671, constituting the valid votes of 17.97%. We reference Nima County Electoral District 6. 66 polling places of the total of 75 polling places, constituting 88.00%. Jikle Dowon Tia, MDR, votes obtained 6,576, constituting 33.50%. Pay Jackson J, PUP, votes obtained 2,807, constituting the valid votes of 14.30%. I go over. Sawe Basikra, CDC, votes obtained 3,852, constituting the valid votes of 19.62%. Pay Jackson J, PUP, votes obtained 2,807, constituting the percent of valid vote 14.30%. That concludes Electoral District Nima, District 6. We reference Electoral District 7, Nima County. 38 polling places of the total of 85 polling places, which constitute 44.71%. Doma Rogers, SWY, UP, votes obtained 4,860, constituting a valid vote of 39.45%. Belete Musa Hassan, CPP, votes obtained 4,466, representing the valid votes of 36.25%. Bolo Senior Nazo D, Vault, votes obtained 1,885. Valid votes constitute 3.63%. That concludes Electoral District, Nima County, District 7. We proceed with Nima County Electoral District 8. 70 polling places of the total of 81 polling places, constituting 86.42%. Manasseh S, MDR, votes obtained 6,469, constituting the valid vote of 26.84%. Taylor V. Dokle, no, Yonkwe Larry P., CPP, votes obtained 4,653, constituting a valid vote of 19.30%. Tayo V. Dockler, UP, votes obtained 4,268, constituting the valid votes of 17.71%. That concludes Electoral District 8 for NEMA County. We proceed with Electoral District 9, which concludes this report. 57 polling places of the total of 75 polling places, constituting 76.00%. Wonkwe Ta Z, independent, votes obtained 5,271, constituting the valid votes of 31.41%. Wakolo Johnson N, CDC, votes obtained 3,123, constituting the valid vote percent of 18.61%. Dekba Bongme O, MDR, votes obtained 2,483, constituting the percent of valid votes is 14.80%. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the reports for NEMA County and Bone County, respectively, for today, Saturday, October 14th. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. We'll take the final one, and we invite Commissioner Bokar Dukley to read out the results for the Senate and Representative in his category.
Progressive tally report consolidated for the Senate in Riverside County. 65 polling places out of 105 polling places, constituting 61.90%. Twewe Bill Tier, CDC, votes obtained 9,363, amounting to 55.62%. Smith Gabriel B., CPP, votes obtained 3,655, amounting to the percentage of 21.71%, to say that. Pierre Francis S., NDC, votes obtained 1,625, amounting to 9.66%. We go to Riverside Electoral District 1. 15 polling places out of a total of 54 polling places, constituting 27.78%. Onesimus James, CPP, 1,161, amounting to 29.50%. Peters Saint Solomon S., votes obtained 880, equating to 22.36%. Alex J. Grant, IND, votes obtained 819, constituting 20.81%. We go to Riverside District number 2. 50 polling places out of a total of 51 polling places, constituting 98.04%. Tikwa, Steve, IND, votes obtained 2,705, constituting 21.04%. Samador Roof, CDC, votes obtained 2,506, constituting 19.49%. Zawiya, Baron Wegbia, UP, votes obtained 2,318, constituting 18.03%. That ends Riverside County. We move on to the Senate for Sino County. Sino County, Duncan, 52 polling places out of 152 polling places, constituting 34.21%. Duncan Creighton O, CDC, votes obtained 8,588, constituting 58.18%. TIJ, J. Milton, Independent, votes obtained 4,375, constituting 29.64%. Zaza, Matthew G., Independent, votes obtained 1,798, constituting 12.18%. That ends the Senate. Now we go to Sino County District number 1, Electoral District number 1. 45 polling places out of a total of 52, amounting to 86.54%. Queer Thomas Romeo, NDC, votes obtained 3,679, constituting 28.31%. Grisby, the second, T. Maxwell, Independent, 3,123, constituting 24.03%. Kier Barbara, M. CDC, votes obtained 1,897, constituting 14.60%. We go to Electoral District 3, Sino County. Electoral District 3, Sino County. 7 polling places out of a total of 51, constituting 13.73%. Noah, Alex X, CDC, votes obtained 441, constituting 28.86%. Tao Jr., Joseph H., CPP, votes obtained 4,011, constituting 26.90%. Charlie Sylvia A, independent, votes obtained 306, constituting 20.03. I read that again. Charlie Sylvia A, independent, votes obtained 306, constituting 20.03%. Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Dukley, and to all of the commissioners and co-chair for that reading of results, which you can find online, results.necliberia.org. We'll now take your questions, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Clement Toure, and I report for KMTV. You have often referred to Liberians to check on the NEC website, but there have been a series of issues confronting your NEC website, particularly when it comes to accessing your web page. Has there been an issue, and if yes, why is the issue, and how can NEC resolve those issues?
I will need to check with the technicians. I'm told that it's on. Next question.
Thank you, Madam Commissioner. My name is Harris Billy, and I report for Love FM and TV. I'm more particular about the results from Bapolo County. I have compared the data from yesterday as to today, and they are the same. And so one is concerned as to the results from Bapolo, why I say that the numbers are not changing. My next concern is with the statistics you provide for, that's for NIMA. And I want you to be more specific to read back the data, because from what I'm seeing, you said 309, let me get this correctly. You said 309 out of 736. And the percentage you provided was 52.99. And mathematically, I think you are wrong in that direction. And
please, hold on. I need to get it so we can check it.
Yeah, check it off on your end.
Say what you said.
Yes, so for NIMBA, you said out of 309 polling places have reported from 736. And the percentage you provided was 52.99. And if you do your mathematics is wrong, it should have been around 41%. So that's what I'm asking. If it was an oversight, then you can correct it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and my last concern is about, I'm more particular of Margibi. I'm seeing the numbers from Margibi is a bit slow than that of even the hard-to-reach counties like River G. We see they are fast approaching. So what is concerned is there any problem from Margibi of which the results from Margibi, I'm seeing 57 out of over 300 polling places have reported so far. In a county like Margibi that is closer to the capital, we feel that, the results should even be more fast approaching than the way we expect.
Let me say to you that the tallying of results have nothing to do with the proximity to Monrovia. You're working with machines and you're working with results. As those results are tallied and they are collated, we announce them. With respect to the results from Bapolo County, you talk about the comparison of yesterday and today. I will ask the commissioner who ready to provide more information. Commissioner Seya.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Electoral District 1 in Bapolo County specifically have completed tally 100%. So until we announce it as final, we keep announcing it. That's the reason why you see it static. We announce it on the first day, we announce it on the second day, and then today again we're announcing it. It's 100%, so that's the reason why it's static.
In other words, there's nothing wrong with the calculations or the tally. We just put all of them together and we announced it. Nothing is wrong with the numbers. What did you say about NIMBA? So we say we take what you have recommended, that we should check it. So we check it.
Let me get.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. My friend, when we say a percent, when we give a percent, is with reference to the result we have here. It's not to the total in the county. So when we give a percent, it's a percent of what has been tallied. You have that right?
Yeah, I want to be more specific because you are giving us the number received as per the overall that gave us a percent. And if that is the case, 309 of over, let me get Nima to be exact. Nima's is 736. So 309 of 736 cannot be 52.2% if you do the mathematics. So that's why we are so particular about that.
We take your advisement and we get back to you to corroborate or to tell you whether in fact you were correct or wrong. Yes, please.
Thank you so kindly, Madam Commissioner and your Board of Commissioners. My name is Louis Massaquoi and I report for Big FM and Liberia Popular Radio. My attention has been drawn to two main issues. First, I want to know if the numbers you are reading from various polling places in the just ended elections is the same numbers in the possession of various political parties. Because some political parties are already claiming victory, indicating results in their possession shows that they were tallied and signed and distributed to them by your staff and contractors. Second, there are statements from two biggest political institutions in Liberia in respect of the CDC and the UP of a first-round victory prior to this election. What is your take as a chairperson of NEC? It is possible for any party to win in this first round with results coming from across the country with your position as a commission?
The National Elections Commission conducts election, and it's the Liberian people who decide whether there are winners for first round and whether there is a second round. There was another question you posed, where you said numbers, whether they are the same. Can you rephrase your first question? Could you please rephrase your first question?
I was saying, so what are the numbers you've been reading from the various polling places, the same numbers in possession of the political parties?
I wouldn't know which numbers in the hands of political parties, but what I would say to you is that at each polling place, when the polling has ended and the numbers are counted, there is a record of the count of the results in that particular polling place, which is signed by party agents for the first, second, I think, and third winners in there, or those who have the highest numbers, and copies are given to them. But what I would say to you is that these numbers that we are reading are the numbers that were sent to the tally center, transmitted to the data center, which was collated and read now, as we have just done. Next question.
All right, so Madam Commissioner, my name is Prince Moba, and I report for Prime FM and focus on Liberia based in the U.S. So I have two concerns. I'm a little bit confused since Wednesday when the announcement of provisional results commenced. Up to now, today's day 4, the Commission has not told us the total percentage of vote received from across the country for the presidency. I'm particular with the presidency. Even though you're giving the percentages per county, but I'd like to know what's the total percentage received from across the country per the leading candidates, so that not everybody might be able to calculate the percentage per counties as you are reading. That's the first concern. The second one is, in particular with district number 8 in Moserado County. On Wednesday, the Commission reported that 82 out of 83 polling places are reported. Then on yesterday, you also reported that 45, if I'm correct, 45 other 83. Today, you have 75 other 83 reported, and then the Honorable Gray is tapping today. I'd like to know whether that was a mistake, and if that was a mistake, what's responsible for that, and how can the public receive this from the Commission? Thank you very much.
If I understand you or understood you correctly, I think 2 days ago, we announced that we had issue with the representative, the percentage of the votes. The votes were correct, but this percentage was skewed due to printing error. And we said that we corrected that error, which is now on the website being done correctly. So
yeah, I don't know whether you get a question. I'm saying rather,
Yeah.
with the issue of district number 8, tell us rather, you reported that you were giving report from us from 82 polling places out of 83. Yesterday, instead of giving us the balance one polling place, you rather descended to 45 polling places out of 83.
So if that's
Today,
what you saw, we say that it has been corrected.
I'm just asking, what was responsible for that?
We said
That's the
printing
question.
error.
My other question,
Yeah.
why is it that we have not received the percentage across the country so that the public can be informed as to how much percentage the Commission is reporting out of the 100% of votes that should be given for the presidency?
Firstly, a few days ago, we announced that because of the volume or the high numbers of votes that we are supposed to read, we will only read the first 3 top highest. And we also read you what the percentages they have. When we collate the final consolidated, you will get the percentages across the country. Next question.
My name is Tina S. Mempen. I report for Daily Observer newspaper. Over the last 4 days, the commissioners have been releasing provisional results for the presidency, the legislature, and the Senate. Invalid votes. Why are the invalid votes not being announced?
We explained to you earlier that we will read the votes and the percentages, and then we will put the entire thing on the website, results.necliberia.org. Next question. We take another 5 more and we call it a day.
Madam Commissioner, I want to say thanks to the entire team for the job thus far. A very critical one, but we believe that with the expertise, the right thing will continue to be done. My concern is in regards to security. Elections, my name firstly, I'm Samuel Coleman from Big FM Radio. Election, I do believe, has to do with security. It's very paramount during elections time. So my concern has to do with the 2 issues that occur. Major violence that occur in Lofa and Dalamosorado. How far, I'm still asking, how far is the investigation? If there have not been any investigation or report from that of the security sector, that is the Justice Ministry, do the Commission have any other alternative in terms of when these situations occur that will try to denounce such as to serve as a precedent for others who be? That is a question.
Let me just answer you, please. If it's too long, then the alternative we have is to work with the LMP. But you also know that the Liberia National Police, through the Ministry of Justice, also announced that it was investigating. That investigation and whatever report comes from there will be delivered to the Liberian people by the Ministry of Justice, perhaps through the Liberia National Police. Next question.
Yes, Madam Commissioner, my name is Kupo Sangai, and I report for Truth FM. Since you commenced the pronouncement of provisional results, we have not heard of any result from Nimba County District 3, 4, and 5. What is contributing to the delay in the result from those districts?
That's because they are still doing the tally process, and when they are completed, we will announce them.
Thank you, Madam Commissioner. My name is Ayesin Diba, and I report for KMTV. Of recent, we heard of a situation in Cape Mount with regard to ballot boxes being stolen. Where are we at the moment? And secondly, you spoke of a situation yesterday at the Monserrate County Tallying Center at the SKD. And do you care to be specific with regard to whether it is a particular political party or independent candidates that are actually disrupting the process because everyone, some way, somehow, are taking blame of the situation?
At the Monserrate Tally Center, we reported that there were disruptions coming from persons in the Tally Center. We'd like to report the good news. And the good news is that the Liberia National Police reinforced security in there, and the process to being a participant or an observer in there has been streamlined to include proper identification of persons in there, and to work assiduously to help them to understand the process of tallying. Part of the process is that some of those who were agitating lack comprehension. They lack the capacity to comprehend the tally process. And so they keep on pressing the same wrong thing when in fact the technicians there continue to provide the information. Some of those who were agitating also just did not want to accept the procedures. They wanted something else. But now it's much better, especially when I visited there today.
Yeah.
And thanks to the security for reinforcing their presence there.
So, do you care to name the specific political institution?
Which institution?
That are involving the disturbances at the SKD.
At the moment when I was there, they didn't give me institution names. What they gave me was there were persons from political parties, because there were political parties present, the agents were there, and these persons were agitating. Perhaps maybe you are journalists, you need to go there now and perhaps ask there to find out whether in fact, whether it was your party or other parties that were agitating, especially against the process.
So, for a point of correction, I'm a journalist and I don't pledge allegiance to any political institution.
Then I'm sorry to.
So my second question was about the issue of the 2 ballot boxes that were actually taken away.
You say from Nimba County?
From Grand Cape Mount.
From Grand Cape Mount?
Yeah, you made a report.
I have not received that information yet. The commission has not received that information, but I can assure you, as soon as we get that information and we put things in place to ensure that either they are retrieved and what the magistrate may recommend, we will let you know. That's the transparency of the process that we are doing here. Anything that happens out there, once we get the information, we'll let you know.
Thank you so much, Madam Commissioner. My name is Achid Boan, and I report for Today Liberia Television. I have 2 concerns, and the first concern has to do with the report yesterday about Nimba County District number 4, BO Loan 2 to be precise, where the issues reported of 5 missing ballot boxes. 5? How far is this case, and how far those perpetrators have been brought to justice, and how well the elections have been conducted since the reporting of this incident? My second concern...
Let me answer you first. We did not report 5 boxes. We said to you there were 2 boxes that were concerned to us. We didn't report 5.
So how far is it?
So we also told you yesterday that the police was making arrests, and those persons will be investigated. So when we get the update of what has happened there, we will let you know.
So since yesterday up to today, there have not been any report from...
Unless you have that report, sir, then you can give it to us.
Okay, my second concern has to do with the National Elections Commission being too late in giving the press briefing. Always on the page of the institution, the time mentioned is 4:30. But I don't know why it said that the National Elections Commission will always go 30 minutes before the press briefing. Do you care to tell us why are some of the technical issues that are making you to be so late in the press briefing?
We will go a little bit above the announced time of 4:30 every day. If we have any, let me put it this way. We continue to have quality checks of what we receive as you see these votes on this paper. All of us sit down and we look in there, and then we get a technician to tell us that what he has given us is the correct version of what is on. We approve that before we come in here. So it takes a little bit of time, to be able to come in. And I don't think that should be a real problem per se, but we will improve on it. Thank you for your concern.
Final question.
Madam Commissioner, my name is Salu Soare, and I write for the Analyst newspaper. I got confirmed report that one of your staff from the data center is fired. And why was it fired, and what is the name of this individual that was fired?
The Commission has not fired anyone. Is that the last question? Yes, thank you very much. Come tomorrow at 4:30.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming. We'd like to say thank you very much. Yesterday belongs to great